Tutorial 3. Modeling the bottom edge of the corset. So I have put the mock-up onto my dress form. And I need to solve two tasks now. Test the pattern and probably detect some errors, and then make and record all relevant measurements of the mock-up. First of all, I'm going to adjust the pattern slightly because I have found a minor fault. You are provided with the version that's already been fixed. Please do not rush to change the pattern before putting it on the dress form. And that is not an easy thing. I confess it took me an hour to put this mock-up on mine. You need to stuff any hollow space with either foam shoulder pads or padding polyester. Then you need to stretch and spread the mock-up properly, making sure each seam is in the right place. At first, this mock-up looked absolutely wrong to me. It seemed all skewed and distorted, although there was no reason for it to be that way. How is it possible? It never takes me long to put a mock-up onto the dress form. But I have remodeled the cups. That's why it was more time-consuming than usual. I am sharing it with you because I don't want you to feel desperate if things don't go right from the very beginning. Just be patient, take your time, and put the mock-up on the dress form very carefully. I have made waistline notches as transferred from the pattern, so the waistline is already marked. Right now, the distance from the waistline to the bottom edge is 14 centimeters. After examining my mock-up, I realized that I want to remodel its bottom line and make it more graceful. I want to make it better suited for a young woman. So I have drawn a new bottom line the way I like it. It's semi-round at the front, nearly straight on the sides, and then semi-round at the back again. Let's start taking measurements of the mock-up. I suggest that you should write them down on the corresponding pattern pieces. For example, cup measurements should be marked on relevant cup pieces, etc. Bust middle measurement, 19 centimeters. Clip measurement. Clip upwards, 7 centimeters. Clip towards the neckline indent, 7.5 centimeters. Clip towards the skew, 10 centimeters. Bust front measurement, 47 centimeters. Under bust front measurement, 38 centimeters. Bust circumference. I recommend that you do it for the following way. Measure the distance between the middle of the back and the side seam at the bust line level, 18.5 centimeters. Then multiply it by 2 and add the value of the bust front measurement. 18.5 multiplied by 2 plus 47 equals to 84 centimeters. Under bust circumference, measure the distance between the middle of the back and the side seam at the under bust level, 16 centimeters. Multiply it by 2 and add the value of the under bust front measurement. 16 multiplied by 2 plus 38 equals to 70 centimeters. Waist circumference. Measure the distance between the middle of the back and the middle of the front at the waistline level, 33 centimeters. I multiply the value by 2 and get 66 centimeters. Stomach circumference. 14 centimeters below the waistline, along the bottom edge. I measure the distance between the middle of the back and the middle of the front along the bottom edge, 45 centimeters. I multiply it by 2 and get 90 centimeters. 9 centimeters below the waistline. I measure the distance between the middle of the back and the middle of the front at the level of 9 centimeters below the waistline, 42 centimeters. I multiply it by 2 and get 84 centimeters. Back length measurement, 18 centimeters. Side length measurement, 19 centimeters. These are all values you need for recalculating and adjusting the pattern after the client's measurements.